Hi, Facebook. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Arcarola. I'm a Bright Life team leader and business owner of Bright Life Works. I've been network marketing since January 2017 with It Works. And I also earned a marketing degree back in 2011. So I have a lot of experience in marketing and advertising as well. There's some insight I'd like to share with you because I think it'll help you grow and be successful. And it's how to conquer your fear of Facebook Live videos. So I'm going to just jump right in and go ahead and grab a piece of paper because I'm going to ask some questions that I want you to be sincerely honest with yourself. Just write them down and just think really hard on it because this is what's going to make you grow and make you be successful. So, do you currently use Facebook Live to build your business and your brand? Why or why not? How many leads do you attract to you and your business on a weekly basis? What's your biggest struggle or pain point? What do you think you need to work on? Is it messaging people? Is it how to message people? Is it attracting the right people, posting the right things to attract those people? What do you think that you need to work on? The hard truth is that most people won't buy your product, they won't buy your service or join your business. That's just the hard truth. Most people can't afford it, they don't want it, or they just don't have time to listen to your pitch. The truth of the matter is you can't sell somebody if you don't have their attention. So you have to first persuade people to pay attention to you, and then you involve them in your content, and then you upgrade them to get them started with you. So you persuade people to pay attention to you using your video, you involve them in your product or service, then you upgrade them to a customer or a team member. So how would you feel if people started reaching out to you for advice? How would you feel if people were like asking to interview you because of your growth and success? How would you feel if you knew exactly how to become an authority in your business? These are all questions you need to really be honest with yourself. I mean, that sounds awesome, right? So what we're going to go over today, and hopefully what I can teach you, is how to create a successful broadcast that'll build your following and make you more sales more often. Marketing strategies to help you stand out and attract your ideal prospects. The secret to getting over your fear of live videos. And how to never draw a blank about what your next video topic should be. So the big question is, why Facebook Live? Most people are terrified to do this. I know I was. I had to do public speaking in college and it scared the crap out of me. But Facebook Live is a free advertising tool. You can reach 10, 100, or even 1,000 people a day. That's potential leads, potential people that are going to buy your products, use your products, or join your team and grow your business. 96% of consumers find videos helpful when making purchase decisions. That's 4 times as many consumers would rather watch a video about a product than read about it. So 79% of all global consumer internet traffic will actually come from video by 2018. We're already in the end of 2017. So if you're afraid to do videos in your network marketing business and you plan on being successful, this is how you're going to do it. And you need to conquer the fear, and you need to start doing it like now. Social media generates 1,200% more shares than text and image combined. Money follows eyeballs. When I first started being successful, I was afraid to share it because I didn't want people to think I was like bragging about it. But what I've found since I've been sharing it more is it does attract more people. They see that you're successful, so that must mean to them, well, then the products must work. She must be doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's actually doing her job. This stuff works. Visibility plus credibility equals profitability. Now, your social media profile is a warm market generator. It's your own personal TV channel. So when you're trying to generate leads to your personal profile, you need to make sure that you're keeping your profile public. You want to make sure that your profile picture is a picture of you and preferably smiling. And you want to make sure that your cover photo is something personal. You don't want it to be your business because it's not your business. It's your personal profile. This is how you're going to attract people. to your market. Once you can generate enough warm leads on your personal profile, then you go to the second Facebook medium, which is a Facebook page or your brand. From there, then you invite those warm leads that you drew in from your warm market on your personal profile to your business page. And then from there, you can create a group. People just jump right into making groups and just add people. And people hate that. I know I hate that. People just add you. At least when you have a page, you invite them to like it. It's their choice whether they like it or not. You're not just adding them without their permission. So again, you want to make sure your profile is public, because when you post a photo or a video, chances are if the privacy is only friends or friends of friends, then that's all who's going to see it. When you set it as public, that's going to reach everybody on Facebook because it's set to public. It can potentially reach the whole world, billions and billions of people on Facebook. Now, with live videos, there are obstacles that you're going to have to conquer. Your first video, if it wasn't that bad, that means you waited too long. You're going to make bad videos in the beginning. Anything you do, you're going to be bad at it. Just like when I started network marketing, I know I was horrible at it. But that's how you learn. That's how you grow. You make mistakes and you learn from them. So make sure to keep in mind that you're going to do bad videos. The more videos you do, the easier it gets and the better you get. So building a massive following, it doesn't happen in a linear manner. Basically what that means is you need to look at the big picture. You need to cultivate a long-term vision. So you're going to have ups and downs. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to ask yourself if you're good enough. You're going to ask yourself what you should talk about. You'll have the drops and you'll attract and you'll repel. That's the linear manner. It's just going to be up and down. You can have 4,000 views one day and 400 views the next day. It's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just how it is. You're going to have good days and bad days. So what if you could replicate yourself? That's where the videos come in. When you put out an awesome video about you or your product or your service, people will share that, and that's replicating you and what you're representing to the world. I mean, it could be shared 10 times, 100 times, even 1,000 times, and it's all going to come back to you and you making that video. What you want to do is define that content compass. You want to think of 5 words that best describe what you stand for or what you represent. Personally, I represent reaching goals, being ambitious, being motivated, family oriented, being positive, things like that. You want to think of 5 words that best describe you as a person and roll with that when you're doing your videos. You want to integrate nonchalant benefits in 3 words: entertain, empower, educate. You always want to be doing at least one of these things nonchalantly, whether it's in a post or a video or whatever it is. You always want to be doing at least one of those 3 things. Because in the end, that's what's going to make people watch the video. Whether they're either going to be learning something from you, you're going to be empowering them, or you're going to be entertaining them. That's just how it works. So what could you talk about when you're doing your videos? There's a huge list and all kinds of things you could talk about. Family, personal growth, spirituality, business, love, health, relationships, success, money, laughter, inspiring others. The list goes on, and there's that list right there opens so many opportunities of what you can do videos about. Now, go ahead and grab your pen and paper, because these are some of the best titles that you can start with when you're doing your videos. So the first one is The Secrets To. Like, this video is the secret to, the secret how to conquer your fear of live video. Second title you could start with is Don't. Like, don't forget to try this or conquer this. Third is Have you ever? Have you ever been sick? Have you ever tried this? Number 4, How to. How to conquer your fears. Fifth one, topic and quotations, and then the description. So like with my business, this could be an example of greens. How to not get sick this season. Sixth one is free, and in parentheses, who doesn't like free wraps, or who doesn't like free greens, or something like that. Seventh one, what to do when. What to do when you don't know how to message people, or don't know how to do videos, or something like that. Eighth one, X steps to take when. So I'm going to be doing a video, 5 steps to take when you're not signing customers. Ninth one, if you could not get sick, or if you could lose this many inches. 10th one, interview with. You could find somebody partially famous, or somebody that inspires you, and do an interview with them. You want to always make sure that you're picking titles that are going to attract people, and you always want to make sure that you record horizontally. You want to make sure you have good light. You want to make sure you look your best, you feel your best. And then that's what I'm going to get into next and talk to you guys about. What makes a great broadcast? So obviously you want to be prepared. You can see I'm flipping through my notes here, my bullet points. You want to make sure you start talking immediately. I see a lot of people that do live videos. They start their video and they sit there, oh, well, I'm going to wait for a few more people to log on. And they sit there and they wait and they wait and they wait. Now, you got to think of people who are watching the video after you already did the broadcast. And I know I started watching some, and they just sit there and eventually just lose interest. And you're like, well, she's not going to ever start talking, so screw this. So always make sure you jump right into it. You want to make sure that your video delivers value. So you want to make sure whatever the title is, that's what you're delivering, and that's what you're talking about. And that's what you're giving people the information about. You always want to be you times 2. Like I said, you want to make sure that you look your best, you feel your best, and that you're always prepared. You always want to make sure that you provide a call to action, whether it's drop an emoji if you feel the same way, or if you're interested, text this number, or if you liked what you saw in the video today, please go like this page, Bright Life Works. You always want to make sure that you're thanking people for their time watching your video. People's time is precious, so you want to make sure that you acknowledge that they took their time. And you could even offer a shout out to share your video. Like, hey, if you share my video, I'll give you a shout out on my live. People love that. And you just want to keep doing it again and again and again. Make it fun, make it you, make it consistent, make it shocking. People, in my experience, people don't expect you to succeed. People expect you to quit. And just can't and don't or quit, that's just not part of my vocabulary. When I first started this business, I got really high hopes, but then it wasn't working. And I just didn't give up. I'm at Ruby rank now, and I'm only growing more and more every day. I'm averaging about $500 a month plus unlimited weekly bonuses. If I can do it, you can do it. Now, this is one of the best ways that you're going to conquer your fears of doing live video. You want to make sure that you be yourself. Don't try to please everybody. When you're going live and you see all these names start popping up, so-and-so is watching you and this person is watching you and you have this many views, don't even pay attention to that. Just keep your eye on the dot of the camera and pretend like you're talking to your best friend. Or if your best friend is your mom, pretend like you're talking to her, because your best friend is the person you talk to that you can be your complete self with. So always keep that in mind when you're doing your video. Just be yourself. Just pretend that you're talking to that person, and you'll blow it out of the water. To lead others, you have to make sure that you're leading yourself daily. So myself, I'm constantly challenging myself to grow. And by teaching myself to grow, I can teach my team to grow. And by doing this video, I was just going to post it in our private group, but I figured I have a lot of network marketers on my friends list, and I sincerely just want to help you guys, because, this is a big thing. 80% of millionaire women did it through network marketing. So to be the best, you have to want to grow. You have to want to learn and take risks and teach yourself and get over those humps. You want to make sure that you're a human first and a marketer second. So you don't want to just be that person who only does videos when you want to sell something. That's why I mentioned that other list to talk about like family and personal growth, spirituality, things like that. You don't want people to just think you're only doing these videos to get them to buy something. You're doing videos to show them who you are, to build a relationship with them. So you always want to stop, think, observe, then proceed. If you're doing a live video and you see somebody comment, stop, think, observe it, and proceed. You could say, okay, Angela, I'll message you after the video or something like that. You don't want to use social media to impress people, but you want to use it to impact people. Entertain, empower, educate. So the secret to getting over your fear of live videos. If you do a video every day for 30 days, it is the fastest way to define your brand. You'll gain clarity on what your personal brand is about. You'll fine-tune your vision and find your voice. You'll figure out what to talk about, look your very best, conquer small thinking once and for all by doing this. I started this challenge like 4 days ago. I think this is the 4th day now. Granted, I'm not going live because I have a 2-month-old and I never know when she's going to start crying. So I do like to pre-record it. And if you're scared to go live, you can do that too. You can pre-record yourself just so you can like take down like pointers after you, like it's best to watch yourself and hear yourself, because that way you can take notes and say, well, I need to be more enthusiastic about this, or I need to make sure I mention this, something like that. And then once you do that, you'll get more comfortable in front of the camera and you can conquer that fear. You also want to make sure you don't overthink it. Like, I'm the worst at this. I overthink my overthinking sometimes. Like, it's horrible. Every video you do, it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be a home run, you guys. As long as you're being consistent and reaching out to people and people are seeing you and recognizing you and getting familiar with you, that's the whole purpose of it. Just focus on hitting the singles and staying consistent. I mean, there's a quote, one day the people that didn't believe in you will tell everyone how they met you if you just stay consistent and don't quit. So, how to grow your audience. Once you've conquered your fear of videos, you always want to make sure you ask to share after you say what your broadcast is about at the end. Make sure that you're asking questions to involve people in the content. Recognize the behavior you want to show up. And always make sure that you deliver. You never know who's watching. So make sure your video has value. Make sure what the title is what the video is about. Don't go off track. Like, make sure you have your bullet points. Make sure you're prepared. This way you don't forget anything and you don't feel like an idiot when you're done. And then here's another ninja tip to grow your audience. If you want likes, comments, and shares, give likes, comments, and shares. I've added like over 2,000 people in the last week. And if you're seeing the same people in your feed, that means you're not liking enough things. And the more stuff that you like, comment on, and share, those people are going to start seeing you in their feed too. So they'll see your videos and they'll see your posts. So you want to make sure that you go through your contacts and reach out. You always want to make sure you provide a call to action to reach out to you. In the beginning, you simply must connect with those quality leads and build solid relationships. So that's what it's all about, is building relationships, you guys. There's so many marketers out there that think you need to just like cold message everybody. I don't believe in that. Like, I'll add so many people and I get messages from them and they're like, hey, hope you're having a wonderful day. And I'm like, thanks, you too. But I'm not going to go blowing up their phone like, hey, I need product models. Thanks for adding me. Blah, 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 blah. Like, people hate that. That's cold messaging. That's how to build a bad reputation. So make sure, like, you add people, you acknowledge them, you like their stuff, you build a relationship with them. And then down the road, a week or a month or a couple months, then you can reach out to them and say, hey, like, I'm a Knitworks distributor. I'm always looking for product models. I'm always looking for product testimonials. Is there something on this list that you want to try? Do you want to grow your hair out? Do you want to lose some inches on your stomach? Do you want to lose cellulite? Do you want to use my 40% discount? And that's really it. I mean, you can't just go cold messaging people. Make sure you're adding people every day, at least 5 to 10 people. And then, I mean, keep track. You can go back in your messenger and it'll tell you so-and-so is new to your messenger. And it'll show you the date. Like, I could scroll back to June of all the people I added and never messaged and go back and message them and say, hey, haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Just want to let you know this. You know, that's how I approach it. And it seems to be effective for me. So that's just something to keep in mind. And these are the common mistakes that you should avoid. You're not going to stand out when you copy others. You're going to blend in. So in the beginning of network marketing, a lot of us copy and paste. Granted, that's okay because you're still like learning the rhythm of it and you're trying to get familiar with it. But once you do a couple copy and paste, you can start to like include your own take on it, include yourself in it. I don't even copy and paste posts anymore. I write all of my own posts all by myself, and I'm actually like really proud of it. And it's funny because like I'll see my team, like sometimes they'll copy and paste it, and it's kind of like a proud moment for me because like now I'm in that zone where people actually are looking up to me and they're taking my advice and they're learning from me, and I'm empowering them and I'm educating them and probably entertaining them too. And it's just a really good feeling, and it makes me want to push farther and help more people. So that's why I'm doing this video. If you like it, please share, like, or drop an emoji. Please like my page, Bright Life Works. Just search, there are spaces, Bright Space, Life Space Works. Or you can add me on Facebook, Tracy Arcarola. Make sure that when you're going live, you don't try to please everybody. If one person agrees with this and another person disagrees with this, don't take those sides. Just keep talking what you're talking about and say, I'll message you after, or I'll comment after, or something like that. You only show up when you have something to sell. Don't just post a video when you're trying to sell something. Like right now, I'm posting this video sincerely just trying to help people and teach you like how this works and how you're going to be successful. Your virtual elements are outdated. So you want to make sure you always keep your phone updated. You want to make sure you always have like good light. You want to make sure your phone has enough space. I just had to clean my phone out, factory reset it because it had like way too much crap on it. These are all just like basic common sense things, you guys. But I wanted to write them down and just give you some perspective on it. Hopefully you were taking notes. If you need to watch it again or share, please do. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can comment or drop your favorite emoji down below and I'll get back to you. I hope this video helped you conquer your fear, or will help you conquer your fear of doing live video. If there's another topic you'd like me to talk about or that you're interested in learning about, please message me. And thank you all for your time. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and have a great week. Good luck in your success.